Welcome to Taladon, a land where anything is possible. A very large world with an asteroid belt are always visible in the sky of this world, while at night 2 moons dot the night sky, with a third making its presence known on special occasions. Nearly a millennia ago, the world was torn asunder by 2 great wars. From the north, the Demon War, the fiendish war known to demonologists as the Blood War. This had demons and devils spilling over and fighting each other along with trying to destroy the mortal population. In the south was the Scourge Horde War, a combination of a powerful cloud giant empress that had formed the scattered tribes of orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, giants, and bugbears into a massive force. Only by the combined forces of the different kingdoms and a few key adventuring groups from the Adventurers Guild were the armies stopped. Now, centuries later, there's rumblings of a new Scourge Horde. The old castle the cloud giant used that was thought to be destroyed has rumored to be sighted.
You described that chest as having a lot more in there.
2 separate notebooks.
Yeah.
The
Considering
mace.
you said it was like a 4 feet long chest.
Yeah, because the mace took up pretty much all of it, and so the coin was all over it.
That
So the mace
fucker
was
should
in
have been
there.
like a mall. God damn. That is a big ass mace.
Not really.
Well,
You're
4
looking
foot's
at
actually not that bad.
yeah, because you're not
So it
having
definitely
it.
would have been difficult. 'cause
You're not
it
having it
would've
rubbing right against the sides. You need a little bit of a space. So you have that. So they put the mace down and they put the coins on top of it. And they're like, hey, we want to give you a figurine and put that down.
Whereas mace
What?
heads were like that fucking big.
Yeah. So that's about 6-7 inches, pal.
That's not 6-7 inches. How big are my hands?
Oh my hand.
Okay. This is a 5-inch ruler.
Okay. Oh, look, 5 inches, which means it could also be a
We're
little
off
bit
by-
Oh dear
bigger.
God.
Shut up. That's not what I
wouldn't
meant.
expect a Canadian know about inches.
Because Canadians know both metric and imperial, because we're not uncultured
Let's
swans.
Let's go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, last session, I should say. Last session. Fuck, what happened last session? Yeah, you guys.
Stuffy things.
Things
last session, you guys decided to say goodbye to Mom as Amaya went off to go train. She's like, I'm gonna go buy some milk, maybe some cigarettes. She went off, and so Fenrith and Rowan were like, well, fight, hell yeah, let's go. She's gonna be gone for about a month. Seventh and D'Artagnan were sentenced. There we go. That's the word. I want to say charged, and that's not the right. They were sentenced. And then Fenrith and Rowan got a letter saying that they're going to be gone for at least a year, unless, of course, they get paroled on good behavior. And Mithria was dead. And then Mithria, a couple hours later, is like, hey, guys, look, I'm alive. I was escaped. And then decided to tell them
escaped.
I was
yes.
escaped, yes. Decided to tell them then that she was broken out, that the kerfuffle that happened in the Temple District, which I really should have made the map for. Whoops. The kerfuffle in the Temple District was actually her doing. And so now the Temple District is locked down for a few days. So, Seventh and D'Artagnan were set and hooked up to a prison wagon and set forth on a caravan going up because they were sentenced to hard labor on the Aegis Wall. If you guys die there, you guys die there. Whoops, no big deal. So Fenrith and Rowan were like, well, let's go to the Colosseum. And then so they went to the Colosseum for a bit as they're trying to figure out what to do. And as they were kind of like fighting and everything like that, they found out that there was a duos tournament, or at least a tournament, I should say. And they're like, hey, let's go do that. Extra money, extra fighting, why not? Let's have fun. So like, okay, cool. It's going to last a few weeks. Hey, that's a good time waster until Amaya's back. And as you guys are thinking, you guys are like, well, I mean, we might as well wait for the rest of our party to get, paroled. Hopefully they're going to get paroled. We can wait that long. That's no big deal. So I'm assuming you guys send off a letter to Amaya, or at least to the church to let her know.
Yeah, we probably sent one off, go through the church to go, hey, can you get this to our companion, update her, and then...
All right. So then, as you guys are doing a tournament, and D'Artagnan's being hi-hoed all the way up to the wall. Amaya, you're training, and it's very, you know a lot of this stuff, but it's also good because you're being taught like proper battle techniques and stuff like that. You are the oldest in the class. Most of them are humans and young teens. It looks like.
What are we going to do?
Oh God. Okay. So you are done that, and then after a bit, after what looks to be about like, you can't really tell how long, but roughly a week and a half ish. There is a mail call order, and you can see someone come in, and they pull out this like large chest with a scroll on top, set it down on the commander's desk. He takes off a scroll, puts it to the side, takes the chest, puts it off to another side, and does this for about a dozen times. And then he takes the scrolls and he calls off names and as each of the different wannabe squires. And it looks like letters from home. And then no chest on yours, but scrolls pulled out. The messenger hands it to him. He takes it and he calls for you and hands you a rolled up scroll.
I'll say thank you. Take it back to, I guess, my cot that I sleep on and read it.
It is Fenrith and Rowan telling you that the jailbirds have been sentenced to 6 months to a year. I'm assuming is what you guys would have put.
Yeah, we would probably give her the actual dates because I think it was the 13 and 12 with 4 months parole on the 13-month year on the 13-month. If I remember correctly. So
Yeah,
thinking
here's
of
the
waiting 6
continuity
months.
problem. Arez only mentioned parole for D'Artagnan, not
Yes.
our domestic terrorist friend.
Yes.
Yeah, because he pissed off the judge. What do you expect?
Yeah, he pissed off the judge. So the judge is like, well, I mean, I got discretionary. Boop, done.
But
You told me there was going to be parole for him.
So the judge, if there's good behavior, it's also not technically up to the judge. It would be up to the person in charge of looking after you guys.
The prison can turn and say, no, you're free now. I don't want you anymore. Yeah,
or if it's like, well, you guys, your sentence is almost done and we have more criminals we got to go on this line. We only have certain lines. Okay, just get the fuck out of here. Get out. We don't want your kind anymore. So that's...
You're not bad enough.
So you're sent that. So it's essentially like, hey, if you want to continue training, feel free to continue training for the next few months. We're just going to do odd jobs.
We'll probably travel to and from Voltura, giving you a letter when we do, kind of thing.
Are you going to stay in your training?
By some random Joe.
You know what? I think she would.
Okay.
I think she wants to get as much out of this time as she can.
Okay.
Especially with the dream that she had. So with half our party, what she thinks is 3 members or, half our party at the wall because,
Little did you know.
Right.
One of them's actually...
I trust the 2 boys on the outside to have a level head. I will see if I'm able to write a letter to say, hey, if it's okay, I'd like to extend my training session here.
I love how these letters are in the form of like text messages.
Well, if you want, I
That's
can
like,
make it like
Mom,
an actual letter.
Stacy's for another hour.
But you didn't give me much chance to write a letter to you guys. I was not prepared. I would have written a letter.
I'm fine with summarizing. We'll just pretend it's more in depth.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm betting she would have written
it's the TLDR.
more.
You guys are telling the TLDR, but
Exactly.
I'm just messing with you.
But yeah, no, I think she would want to get as much training in this situation that she has because I don't know when I would be able to do it again.
Yeah.
To be like, hey, I trust the entire party to be alone. I don't think she's going to do that anytime soon. So she trusts the 2 that are on the outside.
Yeah.
Maybe in the past you might have, but now after what happened, it's like, okay, well, there's the trust gone.
Yeah, so I trust the ones that are unsupervised right now.
Okay.
To handle time alone.
Mhm.
Okay. So you're
So
gonna go
that she
tell
can get
the
it.
Interesting.
commander that
Yeah.
you're here for. You can stay here longer if needed.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes.
As you go up, after you write your letter and everything like that, when you go up, you see him. You see a couple of the small chests on his desk as he's like pulling out, and it looks like he's stacking coin. And his assistant kind of comes up and tells him, and he looks up. He's like, "Ah, Amaya, come in.
I go in.
What can I do for you?" And he kind of like pushes a stack to the side.
I know that when I first came, we agreed on a month, but it looks like I have more time on my hands, and I was wondering if it was a possibility for me to train longer with you guys.
Of course, a month was the bare minimum.
Okay.
I only said a month because I knew you were an adventurer, and generally your kind doesn't like to not adventure for a while.
No, it looks like I have closer to 4 to 6 months now of free time.
Well, perfect. He can continue to train with the squires. Is there anything
Okay.
else I can do for you?
If you're able to send this letter, just so that I can let the rest of my party know that I'll
Of
be
course.
staying longer.
Of course, we just have to wait for the rest of the squires to finish their letters, and we'll be sending it off.
Thank you.
He takes the letter, he sets it down, and as you go, he starts counting the coins again from the chests.
Cool.
All right. So you have now a few months. Rowan. Okay, so you guys are looking at D'Artagnan. How good are you going to behave? Like how
Best behavior.
best
So-
behavior? Okay.
You might
Like
smell to fellow
smarting
inmates.
off to no guards. I might make the sarcastic comment to a couple inmates, but best behavior because I'm trying to get back as soon as possible.
Alrighty.
Or maybe a guard that has a sense of humor back and forth.
I'm not even going to test that shit.
He's like, no,
You
I will be the bestest of boys ever.
as you go up, and it's a massive supply train. Like there's a couple wagons of prisoners, and you guys aren't allowed to ride them. You guys are pulled behind them, like you see in the movies where they're tied up to a horse and they're like pulled behind. That's how you guys are to these wagons.
It's
You
the
guys-
scene from Mulan where they're marching away to battle.
But
With
you guys are
just
all
more
chained.
chains,
tying your
less
hands
weapons.
together.
Except
Yeah.
we're tied up.
There are adventurers attached to help protect, and they do not like you and Severance in the slightest. It's
Couldn't care less.
you guys essentially betrayed them, right? By being adventurers and doing all that shit. They're like, you scum. You guys
Do
go
you
up.
use your powers for this?
They can't use their powers.
Nope.
Well, yes, but
Yeah,
how dare you use
magic.
your powers to do what you did?
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. So you guys are gone. You guys go up, and then after a bit, you guys are actually accompanied by it looks like a troop caravan. And you guys kind of mesh into one. Every time the wagon master, the taskmaster, whatever you want to call him, has to get your guys' attention, it's a whip that has a sonic boom when it goes down. Not the normal, like, breaking the sound barrier whip tip. It's augmented
Like
by a
thunder
thunder
wave.
boom. Yeah. And that always like, oh, okay, everyone's smarting up type thing. You guys go up, and it's a decent, like, it's really nice until you guys get to the reclaimed lands. It's really nice here. Very nice. But you guys come up to this port here. You drop off some supplies that are needed there, or like pick up extra ones. And then from there, you guys continue up into the reclaimed lands. And as you guys get closer and closer to the wall, it actually, you can't really tell when it's daylight anymore once you get close to the wall. It is always perpetually, essentially, dusk out.
Okay.
No matter what it is. It's like, 6 o'clock, like the darkness at 6 o'clock ish type thing. Where it's like,
Yeah, it's like that one
wintertime.
place on Earth that the sun never rises, but
Yeah.
it's always somewhat light.
Yeah. So it is perpetually dark there, and you can see some people do not like that. Even at like more and more time in there, they start to get more and more anxious. You are taken to the wall. You guys are put on it, and you guys are put to building up a wall. There's multiple small keeps along the wall with a couple larger ones that are kind of like anchor points. But it is you guys stone cutting and moving massive ass slabs of rock up to walls and like repairing walls or putting walls and building it up. They could do it with magic, no problem, but why do magic when you have a whole bunch of scummy prisoners, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is quite a few times where you guys have to immediately take cover, as all you hear is, "We're under attack!" And you guys all get pulled into like one of the keeps and stuff like that, and you can just hear the hammering of stuff hitting the walls. And these walls are thick. They're a good about 10 feet thick. And once you guys are done, you can see the cracks on your side and even sometimes holes and everything like that. It's perpetual war up here. That is what you get to do for the next, we're going to say 5.5 months.
All right.
After that, you guys are brought into what kind of will formed as like the prisoner supervisor. He's like, "All right, you two, done half your time. You're allowed parole, and also, quite honestly, you guys are shite at this, especially you." And he like looks at you like should have been doing better type thing. You're a Ganassi, but like, so now you have the option. You can either continue on here or you can have parole.
What does parole entail?
Well, parole for you, Mr. Thief, would require to make sure for the rest of your sentence you would no longer be able to steal. That, and since you two are casters, you would be prevented from using any spells within the kingdom of Saphirium, Olympica.
Okay. I agree to those terms.
All right. He calls someone in. You see this guy come in with this large-headed axe. Like, "Put your hand down."
Put my left hand down.
Is that your dominant one?
Ambidextrous, so.
Ooh, fancy. It's strapped. It's like pulled tight, so you can't pull it back or anything like that. Axe comes up and down.
He cuts off your hand.
Yep. Immediately cuts off your hand, and a acolyte comes over and puts this salve on that doesn't really help with that, but it stops the bleeding, and also it's going to prevent you from magically healing that hand for the rest of your sentence.
Okay.
And with that, you guys are then also given two what will take up your amulet slots, and this will prevent you guys from doing magic within Saphirium. Unless, of course, someone's nearby that has the ability to shut them off, like essentially like some police officer, some guard that could shut it off if if somewhere's under attack and they need your help. They can shut it off to allow you to do it. But for the rest of your sentence, you are not allowed to magic in the Sapphire Coast.
Question.
So,
does that also shut off my psionics?
Yep.
Okay.
You have no magic.
No magic for you. It cuts off Severant's ability to talk with nature magically, all that fun stuff. So you guys are kicked out. And you guys make your way back down.
It can still be useful to the party, even if we're in the Sapphire Coast.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, or we could leave the fucking Sapphire Coast because we've been here now for 7.5 months.
You guys also, during Rowan Fenrith, during your guys' tournament, you guys got word that your research has been completed.
Ooh.
And it's kind of like, do you want us to send you what the research, or are you going to come here?
Can we get into the temple district now or no?
Yeah, after a couple weeks, it's cleared up. Heavily guarded, but it's, yeah.
Then I would go to the temple to get it.
All right, so in a couple of days of your off time from the tournament, you guys go. Which one are you going to?
Oh, Gus, questions. But they're both in the same spot, aren't they?
Yeah.
Are you? So are you going to do both the symbol and Mithria's
Well, no,
slope?
they both came from the same building.
Did they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did research. Both sections were at the same temple.
All right. As you guys go in, you see the researchers kind of like, oh, hey, 2 things research. All right. Which would you like to know first?
Start with Mithria first.
Mithria. All right. So what happened from everything research and all that stuff? The god Heronius is not a major god. He's more powerful than a demigod, but not by much. Not many followers, but he is still decently powerful. But his followers are that of like justice and whatnot. So just randomly attacking someone wouldn't be under their purview. If he was corrupted, hold on, I need to pull up which gods it was. If Mithria's brother was corrupted, it may be from Bane, Baal, or Cleric.
The rival gods or demons or gods I'm assuming.
Yeah. So Bane is the god of tyranny, which okay, right there. Baal is the god of murder. And Cleric is the god of lies.
I'm pretty sure I didn't spell those correctly, but
Oh God,
That's
no.
fine. Well,
They're
Bane is
probably in the back
Bane.
of the player's handbook too.
Yep. Yeah.
Wait, you said Bane was the god of what?
Bane was the god of tyranny.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bane, tyranny. Baal is god of murder.
Isn't that Baal?
No, it's Bhaal.
oh, I spelled that correctly. Wow.
Oh, I spelled it
Oh!
like an actual
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
baseball, so leave me alone.
And then Cleric,
that
which is the
works.
god of lies.
SYRICK.
CYRIC.
Oh,
come on.
Come on.
Cleric.
I just looked up the back of the player's handbook.
Nah, cheater.
Well,
yeah,
I'm
so
taking notes. It's not cheating.
We only got to do one temple because D'Artagnan, on our way back to go do more research, we got fucked. And everybody ended up in jail. So we only got to hit one temple for research because we were supposed to do more. But the shit hit the fan.
Perez, question for you.
Yes.
My now stump, because all my characters have to lose something. Is it just like a perpetual, like, just the hand's gone and you can see everything inside, or is it just like healed over?
There is a salve that kind of it makes it look like an amputated stump.
Okay.
So you can only use one hand.
That's fine. I got sneak attack.
So there are other non-regular gods, like so there's some monster gods that could do it, but the research is like probably not really. Honestly, those would be the main ones that would corrupt someone, and it would be a very big win for them if they were able to bring a paladin from someone else over to their side. What happened to the brother is some kind of banishment, which he's either somewhere on this plane, if he was native to this plane, which considering he's human, most likely is, or they focused and left him on some other plane, which would be then, well, it would take a long time for you guys to get to, because each plane requires its own, I have ketchup on the wrist. Each plane requires its own spell to get to. You would have to find someone powerful enough to do a spell called Plane Shift, in which case then you guys could be
It's bullshit.
over there.
And possibly to identify which plane to check for.
I want to ask questions when my character wouldn't know this information.
Other than that, that's from what you guys tell us. That's really honestly
all right.
All we
Is there an
can.
information packet that comes with this info?
Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
so we have a dossier.
Because they're going to give it to me when I get done.
Yep.
Yes. You have homework when you're done.
Mommy, I got our
Homework. Here we go.
So, oops, that's the wrong side of the paper. Oops.
Did we pay for that? Did we prepay
Yes.
for that?
No.
I did.
Wait, no,
I
yeah,
paid
oh yeah, sorry, yeah, you
starting.
did.
I did.
You paid for 2 weeks, and after that, you're like, after that, if you need more, then
After that, they contact us and approve for more, and
Yeah.
we would
But they never contacted
discuss
us.
payment request.
Yeah. But
well, they got
I
most
did
of what
it.
they need. Honestly, the Mithria's love one was super fucking easy. It was not that much. It was not that hard. Bane, the god of tyranny. I know you guys are gonna need, yeah, but his symbol is an upright black right hand, thumb and fingertips together. Really weird symbol. Baal, the god of murder, is a skull surrounded by a ring of blood droplets. That's actually pretty cool.
Okay.
Makes sense too.
Cleric is a white jawless skull on black or purple sunburst. So you get copies of those symbols. They're like, Baal and that, everything like that. They're like, yes. So if he's plane shifted, well, that's going to be interesting because there's quite a few planes out there. I'm no expert on planes, but
are there means to discover someone on a specific which plane someone might have been pushed to?
Yes. Unfortunately, all those require you to become very close with a god. From there, you can always go to the plane, and there's a few spells that you can do on that plane. Unfortunately, you can't really do them cross-planar.
Well,
there's no cross-platform connections.
Yeah, there's no cross.
There is with one spell.
Scry?
Yeah, sending.
No,
scrying, you have to be on the same plane.
Exactly.
Wish.
Sending, you can.
Where does this?
Which is the whole become very close to a god.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, that's so yeah. They're like scrying if he's on this plane.
There's another way. There's one more spell that would help, but I don't know the name.
Sending can go cross planes.
No, it's not sending. I gotta look at the spells.
Actually, it would work if Mithria could learn sending. She could just target her fiance. Hey, do you know where you are?
You don't think she would have tried that already? Actually, to be fair, it's Mithria. So
really,
I was gonna say,
yeah. I really don't think she would.
It's like a 5th level spell.
When we get to the point, just hang on. You can try this now.
It'll be a revelation.
This is where having a wizard in the party would be very good.
Right?
It wouldn't matter right now, but that's a 5th level spell.
Well, then they could go talk to the Wizards Guild and maybe not get kicked out.
Yeah.
The Wizards Guild, they're assholes.
Well, I don't disagree. But
you guys haven't tried this one. Yeah.
Wizards Guild.
Yeah, you haven't tried this one yet.
Fuck the Wizards Guild.
Yeah, but it'll probably cost like 3,000 gold for some crazy nonsense like that.
5th level spell. Yeah, no, you're not. You're actually not that far off with the 5th level spell. You're not that far off.
We could ask. There's no harm in asking about information. We don't have to spend the money if we don't like it.
If there's anything else, feel free to ask for me again. So that since I already know all this information, it will be a little bit of a boost if there's any more research that you need. Good day. They hand you all the information that they got.
Is their name on the packet?
Yeah. Don't ask me for it because I told you guys last time. I don't remember what it is this time.
Oh no, I'm just like, if their name's on the packet, then I have what I need.
Yeah.
Fenrir has that copy that he needs on hand, so he doesn't have to write it down himself.
They kind of like bow and head off and go to their other thing.
Thank you.
The one that gives the symbol.
The other one.
It's a lot thinner. The symbol.
A lot
symbol. Thinner. Like. Unfortunately, the symbol that you asked for, well, very powerful beings are a part of it. It's one of those secret sects within a order.
Lovely.
Who, if you have those on your tail, you've done fucked up real bad there. Yeah, unfortunately, their symbol, very ancient. Very, very ancient. Not really seen nowadays. Even when it was seen, it's, well, not good.
Well, good news for us is they've taken what they seemingly wanted, so they're not chasing us. But
what was
bad
that
news is
bird involved in?
Robin, what was your son up to?
Fenrir said that out loud, by the way. So what was that bird involved in?
Yes,
you know, even if the bird was here, you could ask him, and he'd have no fucking clue. He went to sleep one night and woke up the next day, and then accidentally blasted a bandit.
Oh.
Anyway, so I started blasting.
Pretty much.
Man,
Bandits jump out. Oh shit! Oh, that's so cool.
I should dual class into a paladin for this spell.
God.
I just want this one spell. It's a first level spell I want. It's not smite.
What is it?
Compelled duel.
Hey. I mean, you can always become a paladin of Sylvanas.
Yeah, I could.
Protect nature, paladin.
Oath of protection.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, so there's not much. Unfortunately, there's nothing in the ancient texts, really. All I can tell you is they're very, very powerful mages.
Well, this is a start. Thank you.
Well, the only question I have is, are they particularly evil, or they just do what they want?
They're neutral.
Oh, okay. Well,
So they just kind of do what they want.
Yeah.
From what I found, and didn't get everything because a few of the assistants I sent looking for the information haven't come back.
Oh, Jesus.
They have their own goals, and they do what they need to do to get those goals done.
Do we have a general area of operation?
Yes. And he like takes you over to a continental map and he points to it.
Okay. Whereabouts is it?
He points to it again.
Oh, no.
The
This is
whole
me asking.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
they're
the
everywhere.
whole map. They're
As
everywhere.
in, they go
Yeah, that was-
where they want, whenever they want.
That was me asking in game, like out of character. What? Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
he just kind of general, just kind of
It's-
continent.
Yep.
So overall, they're about right here.
Yeah.
They're
Mhm.
somewhere in this general
The
vicinity.
whole freaking continent.
Yeah, here. I'll pull up a map for you guys of where their area of operation is. There you guys go. That's
Thanks.
Okay.
yeah.
The whole damn map.
Basically,
Yeah.
you've heard of the world? Yeah, that's where they are.
Yeah. So that's the view of what their area of operation is right now.
Don't zoom out.
Oh yeah, you can do that now.
No.
So we got that they're ancient. No one really knows a ton about them, and they're super powerful.
And there was like no name to them even from pre-dating. Like it's just this secret society sect, or was
But-
there a name?
Okay, if everybody knows the name of a secret society, it's not very secret.
Well, no,
Yes,
I'm wondering about like
just
the
ask the
ancient-
Illuminati.
Well, exactly. Like
But
you know,
just because-
people
like,
fucking
nobody knows the name.
whisper. Let's be honest.
The Illuminati.
Oh, yeah,
is
you did.
something
There was
else,
something.
let's be real.
You did pay for the super special dude, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I paid
And
a shit ton for him because it was fucking sweet roll.
Let's face it. For all we know, it could be called the Illuminati. The Illuminati could just be a red herring name.
Right.
Exactly.
But there
once
could be
again-
an alias that we were given in the paperwork for what their organization is known as.
Right. Just something other than they're super old and they work the whole world.
Hold on. I need to find the name. What's the name? I added, but then we got distracted by the whole
God
fucking
damn it.
prison thing.
Yeah, I know. Freaking ruins a lot.
He points. He's like, I cannot tell you the name, and he like points to a section, and it's all it says is Reclaimer on it.
Thank you.
Reclaimer.
Well, thank you for the help, anyways.
Yes, Reclaimer.
Okay.
The girl's gonna have to fucking multi-class in a paladin to get rid of this
If
shit.
you really need to do it, you might want to seek, and he points to another word where it says seeker. Seek some additional help, but good luck. And he kind of like gives you the package and goes off.
Okay. Well, that's something.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So damn
We
it.
can-
Player knowledge isn't high. Player knowledge is higher than character knowledge.
welcome to the club.
No, you see,
no.
there's a
No,
twofold
there's shit
factor.
Darius knows.
Yeah.
There are things that were just given away to
Yes.
me as a player
Yeah.
because I know things.
Deus has encountered a seeker before in the other game,
Oh.
Yes.
and they are powerful.
I wonder if she's still alive.
Yeah, well, apparently we encountered shit too, and they are powerful.
Oh no, you see, here's the thing. I heard of both factions. I've encountered
Oh.
one.
Mm.
Gotcha.
And I've encountered the less powerful of the two.
Let me guess. It wasn't that one.
I encountered the Seekers.
Oh Lord.
Oh boy.
Why do I feel like the entire time
There
Severin
is
and
the-
D'Artagnan are on their way back to the Freedom? It's just like that scene from Brother Bear. Tell everybody I'm on my way.
Nah.
God, fucking kill me now.
Is she so for like the time that she's training? Is there anything specific that she's working on? Because I know you
Yes.
said fundamentals, but
Yes.
I
So
want to
with
write
the
down.
increased time that they have, you are trained. You're gonna be starting off as a squire.
Okay.
Within the rank, you're not a knight, even though the perk is called Knight of the Blue. You're within this order. You are a squire. It doesn't matter that you're over like 6 decades older than everyone else. You are a squire. There's no nepotism. You do find out that pretty much all of them are humans.
Okay.
All these, and you're one of only a couple girls in the class. It's not because of any particular reason. It's just whoever Kelemvor deems for the order. Then, most of them, pretty much all of them, are royalty or nobles, I should say, which kind of makes sense considering your background.
Okay.
You guys are then taught about the history of like Kelemvor, like more in depth of like Kelemvor history and everything like that, and the history of some of the world and everything. You guys are trained, and you find out now why there was chests upon chests of money given to the commander. Each of you guys get a sword.
Oh. Okay.
And it's with if you use this sword and gain more powerful, you can come back for more training. This is a blessed sword of Kelemvor. So you will be getting it, and so that's what the chests were. Is the other people's parents were like, oh yes, here you need to keep funding this stuff, so here's money for it. So you go through the practice and everything like that. And it's only when you start to finish off your training is when you see the forge and these beautiful swords being created. They're both beautiful and also very plain. You know when you get like something, it's like a nice mix between them. They're not overly gaudy or anything like that, but the beauty is in the simplicity of it.
Right.
Each of you guys are given one. You're given it. It's pretty light in your hand too. You guys are then, after a bit of more training, you guys are taken back to the temple, and it's the temple in Saphirium. You guys are shown around it and told, if you're ever in need, you can always go to a temple, flash your symbol, and they'll know that you are part of this order. And they end on this beautiful long sword encased in glass, where the handle is this nice old leather wrapped up into the crosspiece being looking like a bone, within the blade itself flaring out at the tip to be almost like what's the shape called? A triangle. Almost like a triangle. So it'd be very painful going in. The blade metal itself is something you've never seen before. It looks like a galaxy.
Oh wow.
In the center of it is this weird greenish metal, and you're informed that it's adamantine. And then in the crosspiece, you can see what looks to be a couple gems studded into it, like very beautiful ones. You guys are told that, according to legend, this was Kelemvor's personal sword.
Does it look like the one that I had in the
Yes.
vision? Okay.
So it seems like whoever he chooses as his personal champion for whichever generation can wield this sword.
And he hasn't
This
chosen
is-
a new one for this generation.
Not in a couple generations.
Okay.
So only in the most dire of times will this be done. If anybody tries to break into this, well, good luck with that.
Yeah.
There's a statue overlooking it of a faceless person in a robe, kind of like looking over it. Said to be Kelemvor judging, looking over this, and that if you guys can go forth now back to wherever you guys need to go. Your training is done. You guys don't look. The order doesn't look for trouble. But if trouble wants them, then they are very happy to give an express meeting with Kelemvor. No problem.
Yeah.
So you are now, so you have your stuff on. They don't give you armor. Actually, no, sorry, they do give armor too. They don't give armor to the other squires. They're like, we noticed your armor had a few issues in it. Mainly the fact that it was created by goblin kind, and that's just not going to do. That's just not going to fly with us. So they give you
all I had.
they give you a Kelemvorian plate of half plate armor.
Okay. I'm gonna look at them like I did. It's what was available.
So this is like it has some etchings in it and stuff like that. The pauldron actually has Kelemvor's symbol on it.
Okay.
So you're outfitted. Cool. Probably a good thing if you tithe them after when you get money. It would be considering what they're doing.
Yeah, no, and I have money. I just haven't left the church in 6 months.
They're not selling you the stuff, but also you as a cleric would know it's like tithing them would probably be a good idea. So
but all my money is at the fucking guild.
So for people watching, it's not her getting a whole bunch of free stuff. It would be her tithing to the church and she gets something in turn. So essentially buying the sword and the armor. But they give you that. They train you up. And they're like, go forth into the world, practice the teachings of Kelemvor, have fun. When you are needed to have more training, you will know when it is time to train more. Essentially, when you level up,
come back to the church.
Yep.
Cool.
He's like, I know you are focusing more on the ranged, but also do use the sword of Kelemvor sometimes.
Yeah, I have been known to get a little closer than I should, so the sword will definitely come in handy.
And if you see any of those undead, make sure you send them back to where they came from.
Oh, that is a promise I will gladly keep.
And with that, you are, for the first time in about 6 months or so, you are no longer in the meadows. You are back in the city. And as you leave the temple, there's a lot more guards walking around than when you went in. Like before, there's, normal groups of guards. Now there's a lot more. Like a lot more walking around.
Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna, kind of be, a little shocked that I'm back in a city, because I've literally not been in a city for a very long time. And then I'm gonna run to the guild.
Guys, I'm back. Mommy's home with the milk.
Nope, not even close. I'm going to run to the bank and get money and bring it to the church and then go meet up with my friend.
All right.
Because I don't want to forget. So, how much was did we say my plate armor was worth?
Plate armor or half plate?
The half plate, sorry.
Half plate, I think, is only, man. Oh, King, you normally have all the shit pulled up. Where is it?
Section.
Sources, players.
That's right here.
Alms and armor.
So,
we have everything to make it.
Half plate 750.
Yep. Wow, that's even more than
really
my armor.
Yeah.
So essentially, tithe whatever you wish,
1,500,
or whatever you can afford, type thing, and you can continue to tithe whenever you get extra money.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna do 500 for now.
And there's all your 1,000 that you got for coming here.
Yeah, luckily I had other money, so. But yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do 400 for now. Because I have not been earning money for the past 6 months.
And you don't know if
And
your
I have
compatriots are still
no
around.
exactly. I have no clue, so I need to have something. So
All right, easy enough to do. Fenrith and Rowan, for 6 months, you guys, after the tournament, which I can't say what happened or not because we still have yet to finish what happened in the tournament. But after the, I'll say roaring success, especially since the Cyclops issue, you guys are like, well, I mean, we still got another few months. There's a few odd jobs around town that you guys did, but it didn't fulfill that itch that you guys have. That you need to be challenged with that. So you're like, fuck it, let's do it. And you guys took up escort missions again. Like, we did this before. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Mm-hmm. So 6 months there, 6 months back. Puts it at 2 months? No, 3 months.
What?
Right? 6 weeks and 6 weeks, 12. Yeah, 3 months.
I thought you said 6 months.
Yeah, you said 6 months.
You said 6 months there, 6 months back, and I'm like, that's a year.
Sorry. Yeah. 6 weeks, because it is a caravan, so it does move a lot slower than if you guys were just to do it yourself. But
this time we won't split off on our own like we did last time.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's not too much trouble. A few issues with a couple creatures that come a little bit too close, smelling food and stuff like that, until you and a couple other adventurers are like, no, GTFO.
Down boy.
And a couple brigand groups that are like, hey there, this is a toll road. You must. Oh, there's adventurers. Fuck. Oh, God. So it's relatively
hi, big shiny boy.
So you guys essentially get to do 4 trips for the 6 months, and that takes up your time. Of course, you guys want to do anything else?
Not overly.
Nope, not particularly.
Maybe put some of our winnings and whatnot towards the weapons for everyone.
Okay. So
what do you think?
Let's see.
There, Rowan. Other than room and board requirements.
I'm fine with that.
And I'm gonna sell the half plate that the church did not like.
Oh no, they took that. Remember?
Well, they took all of my shit.
Yeah. When you went to train, they took all your schnit. So when they see you had half plate, they're like, let's just put that in the rubbish, and just
throw it away.
Well, they just threw away 750 gold worth of shit.
It's not 750.
Yeah,
it was made by
it was Goblinkin. So you're looking at brand new, probably about $400 worth. Plus, it's also heavily used, so that's more than half taken off right there.
What about the rest of my stuff?
It's back. It's back.
Okay. It's just as long as the rest of my stuff is there.
Everything's there. It's just most of the people that go training for that are, like I said, noble teenagers.
Gotcha.
So you were very Anakin-y, where it's like, well, you're a little old, but whatever, you got the vision. Let's go.
You got the.
I'm a little old, but technically not really.
For them,
because she's not human.
Yeah. All right. So for the first time, you know what? We're gonna let chat do this because it's judge in chat. So anybody else in chat can do it. But
hey, Judge, how's it going?
High or low? Let's see how much do they get paid for their first mission.
Oh, for you guys.
What did I say? It was like 10,000. Well, potentially 10,000 per.
Judge says low.
Oh. All right. I need dice. You know what? D12. Why not?
And Madam says hi.
Edit. All right. So the second one is going to be high. All right. We got that. So you guys get, considering the dice roll, considering that, you guys get 7,000 gold for your first trip.
Ooh.
Madame said hi for the second one.
I just got like 300 Daryl points.
Nice.
What?
So you said hi. So for the second one, you only get 2,000. All right, chat. So there's 2 more trips they take. High, low. First one. So by the way, you guys get paid according to chat. I just want to point this out right now. Chat is.
It works. We trust you, chat.
That'd be nice, please.
Are you guys putting any of it in the party fund just so that I can?
So we're probably going to put a portion in. So what do we think? Half of what we don't need for upkeep goes into the weapons. The other half goes into party fund.
Oh, speaking of upkeep, since you guys were in jail for 3 weeks, the Adventuring Guild fed your horses for that time. So that's a nice 15 gold bill you guys got given.
Which we had party funds for it.
Yeah.
So I
No,
would have
I'm just letting you guys know that there is a 15 gold for the food.
I would have paid that for everybody because
Yeah, would that not fall
Yeah.
under our party fund
yeah,
for
no,
our
that's
Yeah,
party
but I'm just
fund.
letting you know to subtract that amount from there. Judge says
Is it
trust
15
him since he
per-
got 7K.
per person or the entire was
The entire.
15? Oh,
It's
okay.
not super expensive. There's
Judge,
3
I
weeks.
trust you for the most part.
All right, so high or low?
You say out
Chat.
of pocket shit, and I like that. Madame chooses the one that gets more money.
Yeah.
I agree with that decision.
All right, so for the third trip, just waiting for them to choose. If not, it's going to go to you guys.
Judge says hi.
Hi. Yeah, you guys probably should start trusting Judge. He just earned you guys another 4,000 gold.
Nice.
I've never not trusted chat. Oh, how's my gremlin?
Oh, trust me, you should not trust Judge. Especially if he starts rambling on, it's going to end in a bad joke.
Oh, Jesus.
I trust Judge well enough.
Oh, how's the chat goblin?
Especially
Yeah,
after the last.
How's
Okay,
my goblin?
last one, guys. High or low?
Goblin hasn't shown up. So
During Fenrith and Rowan, during a couple times when you have had downtime from your Coliseum, he
Judge, I said I
looks
trust
at-
you for the most part.
he looks at the city map. He's like, what should we do? You know, like thinking around stuff like that. He's like, all right, guys, all right. So you go here, right, and you go here. Hold on, I'm actually gonna pull up the map and do this on the map because I think it's gonna be actually funnier.
I literally just was like, oh shit, what happened to
That's
Biscuit?
more entertaining right now.
No. Wait, are we?
Judge, you smartass.
Language. Sorry, ass jester. All right. So this. Okay, cool. We're just gonna delete everything on here. Yeah. So he's like. So say this is the map of Saphirium, right? By the way, chat, I still need one more high or low. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, Judge,
So
high or low.
as you guys are looking at a map of the city, he's like, all right, so I think we should like go here. Oh God, that does not work. Hold on. I actually need the marker for this one. He's like, all right, I think we should go here and come over here and a little bit here, do a loop here, right, for the one day. That's awesome, right? And then come over here the next day and go here and over here and here. And I think that's perfect.
Oh God.
He's drawing boobs. I
He's
love
drawing
him.
Boobs.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but I think that's perfect idea. It lets us see the city. Low? All
Please
right.
tell me there's a circular building in the middle of the two circles. he drew.
Sure, he
Low.
found a way.
3,500.
That's
Right.
not bad.
Additional 3,500.
So that was how much
A lot of
total
money.
did we
Holy
get?
shit.
Yeah.
That is a rare item right there if you guys really want it.
Yes, but do we want to just put a chunk of that in towards our group items?
Probably be a good idea. But I mean, hey, it's up to you guys. But Adam, did you
Yeah.
hear, by the way, the background of what happened when what is it called? Research? For your
Yeah,
loaf?
my only question was if you put any in the party chat just so I can keep track of it with my item journal. I literally have an items journal just for all our shit.
Did someone write down the totals as they was being rattled off?
7.
Okay.
One was 7. The other one was 2,
4.
5, 4, and then I don't remember what the last one was.
Last one was 3.5.
3.5.
4,000. And what was the fourth one? I got 7, 3.5, 4.
2.
2.5.
And we'll do what Madame has been doing for the last 6 months when she gets back next week. So for you guys, for the sake of brevity, say you
I go
guys,
find my boys.
yeah, you guys after the about 6.5 months get reunited in your favorite place, the mess hall of the Adventurers Guild.
Woo.
So, Ares,
Yeah.
split 8,500 between the weapons of the group.
You guys gotta keep track of what you put down for yourselves. I'm not.
Well, how many people do we have?
Well, we don't know how much we owe.
I know.
That's the problem.
So,
So
we have 6 party members. So
8,500 divided by 6, and I don't have my phone on me, and I
1416.666 repeating.
So that might not be a good idea for that one then. You might want to get
So hang on. I'm going to round that up to
yeah, just round it up.
Why don't you just do like 1,400 each, put the remainder into the party fund.
true 16
Yeah.
times 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did
Okay.
14 for each person.
For sure. When you go in with a chunk, as you're like paying this off, I was like, yes, well, okay, yours is doing. You want us to continue to work on even your incarcerated compatriot? All right, well, lucky them having such good. Oh, that's a lot of money there. Of course, I'll put it on, sir. No problem whatsoever. And puts it down. As one time you put some more money down. You starting, and as you're starting to leave, you hear, all right. So about those weapons from that dwarf you wanted. I have the one in chat. Oh, those guys aren't supposed to know. Never mind, I'll show up right now. And you see a dwarf kind of like backpedal a little bit, waiting for you guys to leave before he continues talking.
If there's any chance before we leave, could we ask if we're close at all? Just so we have a ballpark.
Let's see. You put after the final time, like,
About
there was
1,900 each.
There's 1,900 each, and so that puts it at. Let me pull up my notes because I was not expecting this, even though I should have.
I know you're not allowed to tell us how much we owe, but if you can tell us if we're getting there, we can at least know what we're not worried about.
Character backgrounds? Is that where it is? Let's see if that's where it is.
Hey!
Oh,
you have
apparently.
a list under double stuff.
Hey, shut up. No, I was sharing screen one day, and he's seen.
Oh.
I actually was paying attention to how much you guys were doing. It was what, 1,900 now?
1,900.
Yep.
19,000. That's not it. 1,900. Decently close, actually.
All right.
So we're making headway.
Oh yes, you are making a lot of headway there. All the heads, all the ways.
Actually,
Let's see. The closest you're looking at, well, actually,
mine might almost be done by now.
You see, he's about to say what the item was until he catches like the seventh and your deceased compatriot Mithria's. They are the furthest away currently, but the others are. Why don't I have 5? Is there not 6 players?
Does the
1,
Tanyan
2,
not
3,
have
4,
one?
5, 6. There are 6.
Oh no, I just can't count. That's cool. No, that's fine.
I believe Fenrith should be done, as well as maybe Rowan or close to.
D'Artagnan should be done.
Mine's done. We haven't finished paying for them.
Yeah, because there's a few of them that were really
Yeah.
short. I thought 2 of them were.
D'Artagnan's was like
Mine was
1 to
6
2 work weeks.
Mine was 6 weeks. I've been gone for 6 months. Like all of
Yeah.
the shit should be done.
Oh, half of them should be done, except for like 1
Yeah.
or 2 of them.
Yours, good sir, is taking a little bit extra time. Looks at you, Rowan. He's like, but you guys are making headway. It's perfectly good there. They are, yes, being very close to being done. A few enchantments have taken a little bit longer than we expected, but considering the balance owed still, that is no problem whatsoever.
All right. And do you know if Thobel is still in town by chance?
Lord Thobel, no, he was not in town, actually, for a while there. I think he is about to be coming back into town soon, though. I know he had a new shipment of goodies to sell. A lot. Apparently, his potions are in high demand.
All right. Well, I hope to see him when he comes in town then.
Of course, I will leave him a note for you.
Thank you very much.
Of
You know
course,
what?
sir.
I know what I want to do with my free time.
What's that?
Smithing.
Yeah, you want to take up smithing?
Nice.
I gained the ability to do so and the tools with the runes. One of the runes that I got.
Okay. So now going forward, you can start to try to smith.
Where did I'll have to go back.
No problem. But as you guys pay that off, and you guys go back, and it's like, yeah, we're hungry. You guys go back, start to eat. As you guys are eating, you see Amaya come in.
Oh, I can't miss my boys. I like run up to them and give them hugs because I haven't seen them in so long. Well, we're all giants. Like you can't miss us.
We probably don't
Well-
stand out that much if we're in the mess hall, but we
Yeah.
stand out a little bit. I stand out though. I'm shiny.
Not really.
Really, I'm
In the
only.
Adventurers Guild mess hall, not really.
You're saying there's plenty of shiny blue dragonoids
There's other things to.
or shiny blue
It's
things.
a
of my
sea
size?
of.
It's
whole
a
bunch
sea of
of-
craziness, but it's
yeah.
my boys, and I know my boys, and I run up and I give them hugs. I've missed you guys so much.
Do I stand out without standing out? I fit in because I stand out.
Wow, my
Yeah.
class,
That's-
that's something.
How did your training
Considering
go,
it's just
Amaya?
a shit ton of random people in the mess
Yeah.
hall, nobody really stands
Hold on.
out.
My
Exactly.
headphones just
Yeah,
got
true.
stuck on my headband. Hold on.
But we would stand out to someone that recognizes us because we are big enough to be easy to spot.
Yeah, probably. Everyone aren't giants.
Okay. Training went really good, and I'll like show off my new armor. You know, like a girl does.
Strike a
Look what they
pose.
gave me.
Ding,
Very nice.
ding,
Shiny.
ding,
And-
ding.
Yes, every girl's dream to walk up to her friends in half plate and do a little spin.
It's like that meme where it's like what girls think guys want, and it's like whatever, some half nude chick. It's like what guys
Bunch of
actually
goth
want,
chicks.
and it's actually a chicken battle plate.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
that'd
I'll
be
show
fucking
them the new
sick.
sword
Very
and
nice.
be like, I've been training with the sword, which is very
Is it-
strange for me.
Long sword, short sword,
I don't
Long.
know. It's a long,
long
sword.
sword. Okay,
It's Kelemvor, it's a long sword.
very nice blade.
That's his favorite weapon. Just like Robin should be using a hammer because it is.
I was.
it
Well,
is
he
Sylvanas'
started
thing.
using his magic hammer.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh
God.
yeah. Maya. Rowan finally started to use the magic weapon you guys have had for the last how many long? Yeah. In the Coliseum, he's like, you know what? I'll try it.
Him again.
Jesus Christ.
Versatile weapons can do D8
Yeah.
or D10.
Yeah. He was only looking at the single-handed stats. Like, no, they're versatile. You can do it dual-handed.
Gotcha. So training went good. How'd you guys do? What did you do? I'm sorry I was gone for so long.
Well, we fought in the arena, and I say how that went without saying how that went.
Okay.
Technically, you can still hold the
And-
mace. Like, hey, we got this.
Yeah, we got, and I explained what we've got. So we got this chest of gold, and we've paid an extra 1,400 onto each of our gear
Oh wow. Okay.
from
Uh,
some money we got from doing some trips back and forth to Voltour.
nice. So
Fun.
nothing too eventful. Where's Mithria? Because I see my
Um,
boys, but I don't see my girl.
Hang on.
Technically, Severin and D'Artagnan's not there yet. So
I see
Yeah,
my
it's
two
gonna
boys
take us,
that
like,
I
a
knew I
month to
trusted
get
them.
there.
The two boys
Come
I
with
trusted.
us. We're gonna guide you somewhere more private. Or at least
Oh
Fenrith will
yeah,
start
she
to once we're done
doesn't
eating.
know. Oh
No,
man.
we left that out of the
Legally,
message.
she's dead.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that in the middle of the mess hall.
yeah.
I'll follow them with like the eyebrow raise, going like, "What? Fine."
We
and
can't talk
I
about this
follow.
right here,
It's not showing. Yeah. Okay.
and we'll go into one of the rooms to discuss.
Guys.
Well, there's good news and bad news. So
Yeah.
And we discuss we show her the letter first.
oh yeah.
They're just no,
She's
just kidding.
dead?
I hand her the letter. Sorry, no,
The
I was
official
kidding about
letter?
that letter first. I hand the official letter. As I do so, I start to explain that I asked her if she noticed anything different as she came out of the temple.
But
Actually.
am I? Is it the letter that officially declares her
No,
dead?
I'm holding on to it.
Yes.
So I'm asking this as I'm getting ready to hand it to you. I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I came out, there was a lot more guards around the area.
Okay. So there was a bit of a jailbreak.
Okay.
The official documentation, don't
Don't worry about
this
the
is
official
the
documentation. There's
official-
lies.
Read the letter.
This is the official news.
She's dead.
Emphasis on official.
What the hell is going on? Is she dead? Is she alive?
Officially,
yes,
Wow, what
she's
is going
yes
gone.
and no.
She did get out. Okay.
Yeah, it caused my
Now we know where
aneurysm.
she is. We're going to once we get you to calm down, and we discuss try to explain that she's alive and whatnot. We're going to get you calm down. Then we'll start to move towards her inn.
She's definitely emitting the black smoke right now. She's
Oh,
somebody.
100%. I am like fuming.
And so trying to explain that she's alive, she's okay. We've been checked, and when we're in town, and if she didn't come with us, we will check up on her while we're in town.
Yeah.
Actually, Madam, would she have come with us on those escort missions?
From what she told me, no. She is searching for some information, which
Okay.
is enough to do. But
She
she's
said we would
also
check up
raising
on her when we're
funds
around.
for the soldiers that got elitist in the jailbreak.
Okay. Well then,
I'm
Oh,
gonna
boy.
yeah,
that
we'll
there's
go and look for
she
anonymous
needs
at
like
the.
a good 10-15 minutes to calm down because she's literally
Yes.
like, what the
Oh,
hell?
As I said, as like
It wasn't me.
as he's emphasizing that she's
You're
alive
so
and
lucky it wasn't you.
calming down, and like once the smoke stops emitting, that's when we leave, and once you've relaxed, so it's not giving anything away.
Makes sense, but it's gonna take her a little bit. She literally just like left her
Yeah.
happy place at the temple. She was training. She felt like she had purpose, and then jailbreak, dead guards, dead friend, not dead. What the hell?
She
Leave the
will
room
need
and just like
you.
a hot box as black smoke comes out of the
Oh, yeah,
room.
yes.
I crack the window and it's just out the side of the building.
Let the fumes
Is the building
go
on fire?
out.
Super comes running up. What the fuck is going on? Why is the room on fire?
The perfect firefighter, a water ganassi. Just
Just
All they
walks
see
in the
is
room and, like,
an
shakes.
SMR just like shaking and pouring smoke out of their armor.
Yeah. And it's not like pretty fluffy smoke. It's literally black smoke. So you know she's just like,
Is it that tenderly like heavy, like it flows down, or like black puffy smoke of a fire?
oh no, the angrier she is, the heavier it becomes.
Oh, so it's that tendrily kind of
Uh-huh.
liquid smoke. Okay.
point of order. I need all three of you to roll a percentile dice for me, please. I forgot to do
Smoke
something.
inhalation?
No, every time you guys enter the Wizards Guild, I need a percentile dice done.
The
Wizard
Wizards
Guild?
Guild. We never
Adventurers
went to the
Guild,
Wizards.
Adventurers Guild. There's
Guild
too many
Hall.
fucking guilds. It's the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
We're the one who made the too
Hey,
many
shut
guilds.
up.
76.
That's not our fault.
And madam, it wasn't Mithria's fault that she did not know what was happening.
7.
Okay. Amaya?
Blame your sister's
84.
friend.
All right. All right. So you guys can go. Mithria, the tavern that she told you guys to go to, she's not there right now. It looks like she will be back later, but it's also during the day. So with what she's told you, she's probably out somewhere in the city performing.
Okay.
Which is fine. It's probably better for me to like chill and meet her tonight where I can more wrap my head around everything that's gone on.
So spend the next few hours wrapping around, and then you're calm when you go meet her.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are wondering about heading back to the guild, you hear, "All right, that's enough, D'Artagnan. I've had enough of your shenanigans. I'm going to get a drink. Goodbye." And you see Severus and D'Artagnan walking up into the guild hall.
Oh, boys.
She did help. What are you talking about?
So, Darty, what was that all about?
Kind of whistle to get his attention, which I'm not going to do because of the stitches in my mouth.
Also, Discord will be like, no.
Yeah. So, like, she would, like, you know, like how you do, like, with the two fingers in
hold
your
on.
mouth, like, in a high pitch whistle.
Hold on, I got this.
Yeah, I don't need
She's
to talk
going
with
to
you.
do this.
Really?
All right, sorry, I'm back. What did I miss?
You came and I whistled at you to get your attention, and you pissed off Severance for somehow.
He's always pissed off. I'm probably not even going straight into the Adventurers Guild, to be honest.
Well, we're on the road. Like, we're outside. We're
road
in
again.
town.
Well,
And we heard you two talking, so I did like a high-pitched whistle to get your attention.
She's like, woo woo. Hey, pretty man. How you doing?
I say nothing.
I go to wave and hold up my stump on accident, and it's like, oh, fuck. Yeah.
She,
I'm gonna say, what did you do this time?
I run over to him. What the hell?
Cost of
What
parole.
happened?
Oh my god. I've been free for like, what, 3 hours? What the hell?
3
No,
hours,
brother,
3
time to
aneurysms.
do it.
Let's go.
Yeah,
We're
pretty
speedrunning aneurysms.
Hey guys, I'm here.
Hi.
Hold on.
I'm leaving.
I'm so sorry. I can't. I've been moving and I don't have all of my my character sheet, but I have a couple minutes for voice chat if you want to kind of talk with me for good.
No, I'd rather have a talk next week because it's going to be a more in-depth conversation since I have to leave early because it's my husband's birthday today.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because I have to get off in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's not enough time.
It's not enough time, and I'm now dealing with someone who just showed up missing an arm.
Not an arm, a hand.
No.
Oh,
I got
gosh.
everything up to the wrist.
Oh my god, the PTSD of someone else losing a limb. I can't. What?
This is so much.
Oh, plus it's not the right arm. Like, sweet robot.
Doesn't matter. It's still a hand. Like you could literally see Amaya is just like losing her mind right now. I'm like, I'm glad you're back, but I think I need a drink.
And I will gladly buy you one.
Back to the mess hall. All the
Back
alcohol.
to the mess hall.
What were you guys like?
That
Your
canyon
strongest
just,
dwarven holy
ignores
water.
the random person that's here and looks at the other two. The other biggins.
Oh yeah, D'Artagnan doesn't know the fact that Mithria is,
Actually, he will right away. Fenrith will mentally, psionically directly to him that this is Mithria standing with us.
and he gives
Does
you
it
no
work?
reaction because his
But can he at least
hear it.
hear me?
no.
Wait, they can't even be used on him?
What?
Mine I just send a message one way. Really?
You really think they're going to take a chance for all that shit to happen? No, he's essentially a magic null zone within his space.
So he can't
Oh.
be healed if anything happens outside. Oh wait, no. He can't be healed inside the city, but outside he can?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it might be
Okay.
the kingdom, not the city.
Well, no, I meant
So-
the place we're in now, the Sapphire, whatever.
Yeah, but the
So-
kingdom. So if you look at the big map, there's the border that.
The big map.
There you go. So the blue border.
Right, the blue border. That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
that. So this whole area, he can't be healed. But as soon as we cross borders to like Voltaire or
Mhm.
then he can be healed. So
Healing might allow. You will have to
Okay.
check. But yeah, no, they're not. He's essentially a magic null zone right now.
Could he drink a potion?
Yeah, potions aren't magical,
Okay.
really.
I beg to differ. Potions are very magical.
yeah.
I mean, I agree with her.
Can we just go get a drink? Cause my head hurts really bad.
Drinks are always welcome.
Oh, who has my little friend?
Oh, I would probably have had him.
Give me a birdcage, please.
About time. Are you guys ready to go see the book? Hi, Maya. How's it going?
And I give him a big giant hug. Like,
He's kissing me. Help me.
Yep,
I
pretty
can't
much.
breathe. I can't
Yep.
breathe.
yeah, I let him out. I have missed you so much. But now I have to go get a drink.
What could possibly go wrong? All right, so since you got to leave, Amaya, you guys can go in. You guys can start talking, essentially catching up. You get a couple aneurysms, got to heal from that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But what's all that's happened? Mithria, are you going to be with them as they explain?
I don't think she would in the Adventurers Guilds, right? Like,
No, I've been keeping clear of the Adventurers Guild because I don't know
so
if
we'll find you tonight, which would be the next time we play.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I've got a lot to explain.
Yeah. Oh, just slightly. Just slightly. It's fine. What could possibly go wrong? All right. So you gotta go because you said it's about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's like a few to 9, so I have to go.
So, Madame, are you gonna be sticking in voice chat to hang out and chat and everything?
I only had these couple of minutes. I gotta get going again.
No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, I knew this. Our conversation will definitely be longer next week.
Oh, for sure.
I will be doing like pinpoint notes that I need to have conversation with you.
Over this next week. Just Google Doc.
Get a new notebook. We got some stuff to talk about.
We got some shit to talk about. So
okay. So
I'm gonna go. It was fun. I can't believe you guys gave me an aneurysm at the end.
Sorry.
Actually, at that point, I think it was like 3 or 4. So
Probably. Yeah.
The more the merry. Gents, Coliseum.
I was gonna look at the other two and ask if they wanted to head to the Coliseum, because
I meant more of Coliseum as in continuing what we were doing yesterday. Coliseum.
Okay.
Well, damn.
I'm not opposed to that because it's something that we can do that doesn't need everyone.
Yeah.
True.
All right. Guess what? We switched to the Coliseum. Oh, wait, where's the Coliseum? And that is where we're going to end it there. This was a very short one, but unfortunately we did lose a couple of members, and since it was a little bit of a time skip or anything like that, we do need the members there. So you guys are going to get another bonus episode the coming week with the Coliseum Volume 2, Version 2, Part 2, whatever you want to call it, and see what happened with Fenrith and Rowan. I appreciate you guys making it this far. If you guys have, remember to like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. All applicable things. Comment down below your favorite emoji or dice or race that you could play and stuff like that. Share with your friends so other adventurers can find this as well. And while you guys are down there, go show some love to the other streamers in their group, because some of the members do stream occasionally. Their links all in the description down below, and my links for all the social media and stuff like that. If you guys want to take part in the stream, I sometimes do chat stuff like you've seen there, where I allowed chat to essentially decide on how much money they made from their job. I like doing some of that stuff sometimes, that way I can get chat involved and anything like that. So if you guys do want to join, follow me on my Twitch. Links for that is in the description down below. But I'll see you guys all later. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, stay awesome, because you guys are all awesome. Bye-bye.